Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. Today is card day and we are making this door card. It's so cute, y'all. You can use these cards for like a new home, for just about anything, for your neighbors. But I thought this was so cute and these are so easy and so fun to do. I've made these before. This one is that, and then I put in the tidings of comfort and joy on the inside of this one. And I love this sentiments that I'm using, which is the hope and peace. This one has such beautiful sentiments. You can use the Merry Christmas. It's beautiful, but I put Merry Christmas on the front, so I wanted to put something else. I am using the Cottage Wreaths bundle for this. And I am using the stitched rectangles, which makes it super easy, y'all. It makes it really quick because you are just cutting out the little stitched rectangles from here. And I have two that I'm using. One is 1.5 by 3 1/4, and the other one is 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. But if you don't have them, but I love it because of the stitching and it really gives it a lot of detail. And then I am using the wreath die for the wreath in the Cottage Wreath bundle. And I think that's everything. I pre-cut the square rectangles, I should say, not squares. But so you need 2 of each. And the card base is 7 by 6, and you're going to score it at 3.5 on the 7-inch side, so it makes it 3.5 by 6. That is a mini slimline size. And then I think that's all the measurements. Actually, this card is so easy, y'all. So I hope you give it a try because it's really a nice one to give. I did make my own envelope out of it with my envelope punch board, and I did line it in here with some designer series paper because I love to line the inside. And for that one, I used the Boughs of Holly designer series paper for that. All right, everything will be in the inspiration sheet. There's not a whole lot of measurements for this because it's so easy. All right, so I'm going to set that aside and let's get started with that. So like I said, 7 by 6, score at 3.5 on the 7-inch side. Here are the pieces that we are using. And we are using today Shaded Spruce and Real Red for this. And I'm using my Real Red ink pad and a little sponge dauber. And we are just going to go around the edges. You can see I have it already all over my hands. When I do this, I get it all over. But we're going to just go around the edges of these because it makes it stand out a lot better when you go around the edges with this. It just makes it stand out a lot more on the designer series paper. So I am going to do that with all of these pieces here. By the way, I am doing a free gift with purchase this month because it's my anniversary month. It's my 10-year anniversary with Stampin' Up. I cannot believe that, but it's been so much fun. And if anybody wants to join my team, all the information is on my blog. All right, so also, if you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and comment below because all of these things really help the algorithm of YouTube. And yes, it is a business and we need all the support we can get. So that's all I have to say about that. All right, so on with this. So what we're going to do now, I'm popping these all up with dimensionals because, again, it gives it more dimension. And I'm putting 2 on the small ones. And then I'm going to put 3 on the larger ones. All right, so we're going to remove all these backings. I'm going to put the larger ones on first to get it to where I want it lined up. Let's get all these backings off first. If you haven't made one of these cards, you need to make them. I've made them for like new home and all kinds of things like that. And they really go over really well. So we're going to put this one on first. this one goes on top. You can do these any direction that you like. You can do a bunch going all the way down, not this width, but if it was about that wide. We do have all kinds in that stitched rectangle. You can go all the way down like a more modern look, but I wanted it to just be like a regular traditional door. Okay, so I'm going to take my gold foil and I'm using my regular hole punch, and I'm just going to punch a circle. This is going to be our doorknob. You can get fancy with the doorknob too if you want. You can make it like a long one, but I'm just going to make a regular doorknob on here. And of course I put way too much on there. It's either feast or famine, y'all, with this. Alright, so there's our little doorknob there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to stamp shaded spruce, and we're going to stamp the wreath. This is such a pretty wreath. It's very dimensional. And I have the die for that right here. And we are going to set this on here, and I am going to run this through the cut and emboss, and I'll be right back with it. Okay, we got our beautiful wreath cut out, and we are ready to put it on here. We're using the dimensionals again. I'm using a bunch of dimensionals because I love how it looks popped up on here. And we're going to put that right in the center. There, I am using this gold ribbon here. It's that sheer gold ribbon. I just thought it really looked pretty with the gold doorknob. So we're using that. I'm going to use a glue dot for this. Put that right at the top there. You can really dress this up, y'all. I thought about using the snow effects that we have and putting it along the edge here. You can do that. There's so much that you can do with this. Alright, so I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas, and I'm going to use the real red for that. And while we're stamping here, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment on the inside for the inside, because we're going to last but not least put the details on it. Okay, so I'm going to scoot that out of the way, and this is the inside piece. I think I already told you it's 5.5 by 3. All the measurements will be in the inspiration sheet like I mentioned. Stamp that for the inside. I love these. They're so pretty. And then we're going to use these little pines from the wreath, cottage wreath. So that's our inside piece. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put that piece on the inside. And now last, I'm going to cut out this Merry Christmas here. You can flag the ends if you want. I just didn't flag the ends. I thought it was really cute without even flagging the ends. And let's cut that one side a little bit shorter here. And I'm going to use some wet glue on both ends here. You can use dimensionals if you want. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to use the pearlized enamel effects. That's what I used on the other ones, but you can also use these matte decorative dots, or the red rhinestones would be pretty as well. I don't know, maybe should I use these? I don't know if I want to use these or not. I think I'm going to just do the pearlized effects. And these, you need to be very careful because they take a while to dry. Tell me, this is what I got all over my fingers. I stuck my finger in it a couple times, so just be real careful about that if you're using these. So I'm going to just do like 3 little berries. But I just wanted to put some on here. I'll do one more over here. And that is it. So be very careful once you put it on. Give it the time it needs to dry, and you will be doing good. All right, so that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. It's such a fun one, and it's so easy to do. All right, everyone, if you need any supplies, everything's listed on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Here's my November host code, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. See you later. Bye.